Good morning, my name is Nicole, and today I'm going to be talking about things stay the same. Yesterday I had a major breakthrough, broken by God, like a submission, basically saying to God, I surrender and I pretty much let you just take over my life. And I've had these happen in different areas. Yesterday was more of just a general breaking in for everything. And today I just want to talk about the fact that even though things change, there's sometimes you expect that all of a sudden everything's going to be so different. After a breakthrough, you think, oh my gosh, it's going to be so much better, and you know, everything's going to be different, my life is going to change. No, sometimes it's going to stay exactly the same, but you just have to have a better attitude about it. Like, I've been through this before where, you know, you have a major breakthrough about some specific area, and then you're like, well, you think everything's going to be different. Like, you know, I'm going to decide to lose weight, and then all of a sudden you think the next day is going to be easier, and you're not going to want that food, or you're going to want to exercise. And today, you know, after I don't know what I'm breaking. I want to call it my breaking, because it wasn't a breakthrough. It wasn't a revelation. It was something that I kind of knew, but it was a breaking, a surrendering to God. The next day, I'm like, okay, I'm right back to doing the same things that I had to do before. You know, I remember years ago, my marriage was just in a horrible place. And I had a bridal shower, and these people had given me these, they gave me these words of encouragement about marriage. We were renewing our vows. We were okay, but our marriage wasn't like in the greatest of positions. It just needed a lot more work. And the people at the shower, they had decided as an activity for everybody to write something positive for us, or some kind of words of encouragement. And so when we were renewing the vows, things were great and everything. But then I'm going to show you the words of encouragement. Then when it came time to actually deal with, you know, our marriage again, we didn't know how to communicate. We had so many issues and so many problems. It was ridiculous. And so one day I decided to put these up on the wall. These were, and you see they're beat up and torn and tattered, but they're on my bathroom door. So that every time I sat down in the bathroom, I could see what I need to see. I need to see like positive things. One says, just want to encourage you to keep your faith, stay prayed up, and love with purity. May the Lord God keep you and both in loving hands. Remember to pray for your husband, but work on you. God is always in control. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Celebrate your love daily, Brenda. She's still one of my mentors now. Love Brenda. I had one that talked about the fact that marriage is a roller coaster. Somebody that had been married for years. I never forgot that one, even though that one at this point is like going and destroyed for my family. I remember that one because even so, it was talking about love is a roller coaster. There's ups and downs, and you know, the fact that marriage is not going to be like just this crystal stairs where everything's so great and all fabulous. There's going to be ups and downs. And so even though we were getting renewed in our vow, we were getting remarried again, and we're going through this beautiful ceremony, the everyday practice of having to go through hell, this is what I call a hell, we still had to go through. We still had to go to counseling like 3 or 4 more times. We still had to, you know, work on every single argument. Anytime we argued, we had to deal with that specific argument, how to be calmer, how to breathe, and how to maintain, you know, your frustration, and then communicate what you actually want. You know, we still had to learn how to de-escalate the conversation. We had to learn how to actually flesh out what's the real discussion of this argument, and versus what are we talking about that really isn't about the argument. You know how you talk about stuff that has nothing to do with the actual argument, but you're talking about stuff that, oh, well, your mama said this when I was, when we was dating. Those kind of things that have nothing to do with right now. You're just throwing things out to just be hurtful or just to, you know, win an argument. Well, those things are the daily ins and outs. And right now, for me, the daily ins and outs are, I still got to take care of little babies. That's one of my jobs. I still have to have therapy sessions for one of my children on a regular weekly basis. I still have to clean dishes, which I cannot stand. Oh, I hate dishes so much. But I'm having to change my attitude about it. It's not torture as much as it used to be. I still don't like it, but it's not as much torture. I still have to make dinner. I still have, do not turn the water off. Turn the water on. Leave it alone. I still have to bathe people. I still have to, you know, pick up people from school. I still have to do these regular everyday things that may or may not be enjoyable for me. I still have to clean up the house, which I do not like to do, but you know, I'm getting better at it, and I will master it soon. Don't put that in your mouth. Get that out your mouth. My videos are always going to have kids in it because I just got kids and tough. It is what it is. So turn off the water. So, so my point is that after you have breakthroughs, after you have revelations, after you have all these moments, you still have to live in your regular everyday life. You still have to deal with the fact that things don't change. Now, one thing I'll say about that, it's things, your life may not change right away. Things that might change, unless you like move and you change your whole life right in an instant. You're not going to experience like everyday changes. You're going to experience that you have to have a better attitude about those changes. You're going to have to deal with those differences better. So like yesterday, after my breaking, I still had to cook dinner, you know, but it wasn't, I still had to go to the supermarket and go buy things, and I still had to, you know, discipline children and yell at them, which I thought, oh, maybe I won't be yelling anymore. And it's like, yes, I'm still yelling because they're still ignoring me. And up at 10 o'clock at night when I'm telling you it's time for bed. And coming down for 5 hugs when you already had 3, and now you want more, and now you need water, and now you're hungry, and now, oh, I had to tell you one more thing. No, go to bed. Like, these things still happen. My babies, as they are right now, still beating up each other. No hitting. No hitting. They still fight, and I still have to tell them, not to hit. Those things aren't going to change. So sometimes I feel like I thought in different times that, okay, now that I've had this revelation, now that I've broken through, I'm going to be able to walk in ease, and you know, my career is going to go off where I want it to be, and you know, I won't be going through this midlife crisis that I go through. Turn off the water. Leave it alone. Get out of the bathroom. Let's go. They're hanging off the side of the tub, whatever. So, my point was that, you know, things aren't always going to change. They're going to be, some of the things are going to be the same. The difference is going to have to be that we decide how to act differently. We pray and ask God again and again and again, Lord, how do I deal with this? Give me grace. Give me love. Find ways to make it enjoyable. Have fun with it. Like for me, sometimes I turn on the music so that I can like dance because I don't like doing dishes. You know, now I get my kids involved, which is already a skill anyway for them to learn how to do certain things. So they do parts of the dishes and I do other parts of it. And, you know, they have to help with certain things and I have to help with certain things when it comes to like putting away clothes and that kind of stuff. So we're working as a team. And then for me, since different personalities have different types of desires. Some personalities like to work alone. Others like to work with people. So for me, I like to work with people. So me working with my kids actually makes me get the chore done a lot faster. So my point is that things are not going to change right away. They might change over time, and they probably will change over time. But, well, things always change over time. But just remember that once you have a breakthrough or a revelation or a spiritual awakening, things aren't going to change, but your attitude towards them has to change. Your attitude towards them will be the thing that gets you through the mundane, which I call the mundane things that you don't want to do. Don't expect for those things to change. They talk about, oh, find yourself. Oh, be your favorite person, best person. Be this. It's true. But they don't talk about the gut-wrenching death feeling like you're dying inside that you can't push through to the other side. Like, you have to fight everything. No biting. No biting. Do not bite her. This is my life. You have to actually die to yourself, not physically. I'm not talking about taking your life. You have to die to yourself and relive and build up another human being. That takes so much of you. And it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen like in one day. Some things might happen instantly, but the process is not going to like... I'm still going to have to wash dishes. I'm still going to have to go to the supermarket. I'm still going to cook breakfast or whatever it might be. And I don't cook breakfast in the morning because I know I'm going to be late. So I cook breakfast at night so that I have breakfast early, enough food for breakfast in the morning. That's just how it's going to have to be. I have to accept that and move on. Like, I would love to be June Cleaver, wake up, or Janiqua Cleaver, since I'm black, you know, and wake up early at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. and wake up and, oh, I just woke up, I just did my hair, got dressed, and I cooked breakfast for the family. I woke them up lovingly at 6:30, and then they smell the breakfast and the pancakes and the bacon. They're climbing in the tub now. And, you know, they come downstairs and they float down after after getting them all dressed in the morning. Ooh, this is funny. And they all come down and we all sit down and eat breakfast, and at 7:30 we're all sitting at the table beautifully, and we're just like, oh, fantabulous. This is how family life is. And then by 7:30 they're like up, and you know, everybody's at the house and whatever time they need to leave, and then all of a sudden I sit and I do my meditations and my prayer, and I exercise, and then whatever happens, I don't know. That's not what happens. I wake up, I scream and wake. Well, actually, I don't scream at first. I wake. Oh, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Then they don't listen to me. They ignore me, and I'm like, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. They ignore me. I continue to wake them up. A lot of times now I get music. Please, you cannot be on the video, whether they do hear you. I wake up and I get music for them so that they can get up sometimes. But the bottom line is that every day is an entire thing of wake up, get up, and it's like 20 to 30 minutes of wake up, get out of bed, dragging you out of bed. No biting. You don't bite me. That hurts. So, you can't bite people. That hurts people. Can you say sorry? Say sorry. Sorry. You say sorry. So, the thing about it is that when it comes to change, oh boy, hopefully, I know. Here, you go this way so you can cry. I hope that you guys can understand that when it comes to the process of change, it takes time. It takes time, and don't expect it to change overnight. That's the one thing I wanted to share with you guys today, because after my breakthrough, revelation, brokenness, submission to God, it still requires me daily to do the things I did not want to do or do not want to do, and having a better attitude about it. So, and I'm going to pray and ask God again for more grace and more acceptance and understanding of, oh, this is so sweet. She's wiping off his face with a rag, even though he's not really crying. Do not push her. She's being sweet to you. Anyway, no, he has the rag, and it was on his head. So I just want to share that with you guys today, and hopefully this will help somebody in their journey, because when you have your revelations, don't expect like the whole earth to change. Expect sometimes it does happen, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's just a shift, and it means that you have to work differently in the same thing that you did before. Okay? Thank you guys for listening, and live your legacy. Bye.